flip the switch is now. This final month for them is all about playing their best basketball. Let's see if they're able to pull it off.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Rollins. And it's Jang in at the small forward. And for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Powell is out there with Traore. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
They've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Kuzma outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Here's Traore, defended by Trent. Powell, no one around him, drops in the tray.
And good to get him going early. That shot could give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore. Jang defending. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now Powell, pocket 6. Lets it go from deep, and the Nets, another 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Rollins the pass to Trent. Here's Rollins. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Shot from 12. Rebound by Jang.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And the Nets making a change here. Mann's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform, the most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Turner with it, picked up by Claxton. Pass to Jang. Kuzma kicks to Trent. For the 3, it's good from long range. Trent's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Claxton. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
In the corner, it's Jang. Kuzma outside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 6.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Rollins. Pass to Man. Drills the three-pointer. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And here's Kuzma. And they pick up 2. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kuzma passes to Rollins. Back to Kuzma. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Claxton. Powell outside. Out to the wing. Here's Clowney. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. Man can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Kuzma. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Powell outside. Claxton a screen on Rollins. The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Kuzma passes to Rollins. And the shot is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Now, Man, defended by Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The free throw drops for Trent. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
He's off on the second. Nets trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Bucket is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Kuzma outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Wolf. Now, Man. 8 points his last outing, and Brooklyn turns it over again. Now a look at the stats for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Jang. Now here's Kuzma. And it's Trent in the corner. Turner with the screen for Trent. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Nets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Clowney. Guarded by Kuzma. Man finds Claxton. Pass to Wolf. Powell outside. Here's Mann. He nails it. And we're tied up. Mann's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He's got 12.
talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Clowney. Hits the three-point bomb.
There with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jang. He has yet to score. Here's Kuzma at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Wolf. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Trent. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Smith comes in for Powell. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Smith. Pass to Clowney. Now Williams. Here's Clowney. 6 to shoot. Here's Mann. A three-pointer, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Portis kicks to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Covered by Smith. Portis a screen on Smith. Turner for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Williams passes to Claxton. To stop the run. And Williams with the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Rollins the pass to Kuzma. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. He's off on that one. The Nets shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pass to Smith. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Now Turner. Doubled by Smith. Outside Portis. And here's Trent outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's man, defended by Trent. The kick out to Williams. Back to man, all sorts of time, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Green is out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Nance. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. The kick out to Williams. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. He's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Nance. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got protection from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Portis. Puts up a 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Back to man. Releases. Nance with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Pass to Green. And here is Prince. Back to Green. Bucks passing it around. Nance against Wilson. Nance passes to Portis. Here's Green. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Wilson. Pass to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, centers and power forwards aren't who you typically look to for 3-point shooting, but among that group, these have been the most accurate since the All-Star break. 3rd is Bobby Portis.
And, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
And Williams drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And here is Green. He had 15 points last outing. Trent outside. From deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
So the wing on the left. Powell kicks to Wilson. Pass to Torrey. Now here's Williams. Shoots the three. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Green bounce pass. Jang finds Green. Powell against Trent. Portis the screen. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to Wolf. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly.
First personal foul.
Bucks leading by 7. On the wing, Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Kuzma passes to Portis. Here's Trent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Milwaukee. Jr. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the Nets making a change here. Downey's checked in. Turner's checked in for the Bucks. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 8. Powell outside. Pass to Wolf. Here's Torrey on the wing. Williams takes a 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Now here's Green. Kuzma left side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
It's such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And that one misses.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Zaire Williams. At the line, one time.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 17 now.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Outside Turner. Pass to Trent. Lets it go with the three. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Trent's got 22 points.
That's his fifth three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Powell feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 points for him.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Green finds Kuzma. Rebound, Brooklyn. Wolf got his sixth rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nets passing it around and thrown by Jang. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Screen coming.
Pass to Trent. On the wing, Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Trent kicks to Green. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Williams. Here's Traoré. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Clowney. And the Nets, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also with the sub. Rollins checked in for A.J. Green. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Rollins. He has been a nice option for them offensively and is averaging more than 17 points a game. It's Turner, high post.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is sort of working inside. Defense got messy.
The Bucks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Turner.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
The Nets making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. Both free throws good from Turner. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Powell. 8 points for him. There's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Trent. Turner looking around. And here's Kuzma. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here's Powell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Right wing. Pass to Wolf. Clock is at 3. And the Nets, another 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
From deep, Trent. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Clowney. He had 15 points last outing. Wolf passes to Powell. Here's the screen to the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Wolf. At the line, 1 shot.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Milwaukee in the lead. Trent outside. There's the 3. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And he is having an unbelievable game from 3-point range. How long can he keep this up?
The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Powell. Here's Traoré, covered by Rollins. Here's Traoré. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. A 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Traoré. Here's Clowney. He's got 8. Here's Traoré to the right side. Wolf. 3-pointers off the mark. Trent against Powell. Back to Jang. A steal. Now here's Powell. Defended by Trent. Pass to Clowney. Now Claxton. Now here's Powell. Here's Traoré. Guarded by Kuzma. And that one comes up a bit short. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Rollins. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Traoré. Back to Powell. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traoré. Here's Clowney. Guarded by Kuzma. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 11 points.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
27 seconds left in the first half. From deep, Trent. Clowney pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Traoré. Trent against Powell. Paxton Claxton, a screen on Trent. Here's Traore. Shoots over Turner. And the baseline jumper, no good. Gary Trent Jr., he's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
And a look here now at the Bucks. A month left in the season. We still don't get to know where they land. Playoffs, play-in, or Cancun. A lot of options on the table.
Man, I know which they'd prefer, but it's going to take some good play down the stretch to get it done.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Milwaukee leading by 4. They got Powell. He's out there with Traore. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Here's Clowney. Pass to Powell. Brown. Fast break, Milwaukee. They swipe it. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And the dunk by Powell.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
From deep, Trent. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Powell outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The tray. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. Pass to Rollins. Trent outside. Turner inside. Claxton's there. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
For Milwaukee, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one misses. Nets trail by 7. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now a 9-point Milwaukee lead. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Wolf. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Powell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Powell's got 12. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Pass to Rollins. Powell with it. He's got 12. Now Claxton. Jang defending. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The jump hook. Claxton no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nick Claxton. The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Rollins, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 9. Outside Williams. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Traore. Here's Wolf, guarded by Kuzma. Williams against Jang. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 22 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Rollins. He has 6. And here's Trent outside. Traore with the rebound. Here's Powell. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Chang. Now Kuzma.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 5th in steals, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in 3-point shooting.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Traore. Here's Clowney. And here is Williams, covered by Rollins. Here's Traore, takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Jang. Turner with the screen. Now Jang, still yet to score. Fader on the way. The shot by Turner no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Powell outside. Williams for three. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 25 points in the game.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Wolf. Now here's Powell. Defended by Trent. Williams for three. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Here's Sorey. Milwaukee with the rebound. Zhang's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him the opportunity.
Here's Clowney. He's got 11. Outside Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And he has 28 points for the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Rollins the pass to Trent. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Out to Powell for the lead, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Bucks trail. Here's Rollins. 6 points for him. Turner for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Wolf. 6 points for him. And here is Williams. Powell with his screen on Turner. Sorey. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's Turner. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Wolf. Guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Sorey. Outside Williams. Over Zhang. And again, it's Brooklyn converted. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Mann comes in for Sorey. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And it's A.J. Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent to end the run. Wolf grabs the miss. Nets leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's Powell. He's got 17. Down low. Outside Williams. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Portis, the screen. For the tie. Rebound, Brooklyn. Wolf got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Einard's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Powell. Nancy's checked in for Milwaukee. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rollins. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Over Prince. And the Nets miss again. The Bucks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Wilson against Rollins. Prince outside. Portis a screen on Williams. Rocket 6. Here's Prince. Banked in off the glass. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Minot. Scoreless thus far. Williams against Prince. And a slam by Williams.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Portis. Outside, Green. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Smith. I got ball. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Outside Portis. No good with the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Rollins. He's got 6. Left side Portis. Fires from 18. Bank shot. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets up by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Prince out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. 4 on the clock. No one covering. Wilson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Gary Harris, shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Traoré. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. Their third three-pointer in a row.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Prince, the pass to Portis. To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Here's Minot, defended by Portis.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
In the corner, it's Harris. Bucks passing it around. Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Minot. No good that time. Great D that time from Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Bucks, trailing by 10. Green, the pass to Portis. Out to Kuzma. The 3 connects from three-point range. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Traoré, guarded by Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Williams outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Bucks trail by 7. On the wing, Green. Inside, Prince. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Portis with it. Kuzma outside. Portis the screen. There's the triple. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to man. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside, Green. Back to Kuzma. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Fires the 3. Let's go. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Portis.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Zhang comes in for Taurean Prince. Prince checked in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for A.J. Green. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Wolf. Pass to Clowney. Good on the triple. And the Nets lead by 6.
How about the rage on that jump shot. I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Rollins. And here's Trent outside. Drains the three-pointer. Trent's got 34 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he can really use some help.
Pass to Wolf. They set the pick. And stolen by Jang. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Powell outside. Pass to Clowney. Claxton against Turner. Powell for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Rollins. Now Jang. Pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bucks trail by 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Torrey. Collins grabs the board.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Kuzma left side. Kuzma with the screen for Jang. Pass to Trent. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now just a 1-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Now Claxton. Turner covering. Out to the right wing. Here's Torrey. Defended by Trent. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nets lead by 3. Here's Rollins. Outside Turner. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Jang. Turner with the screen. And here's Trent outside. Turner inside. Claxton covering. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Team Celtics. At the line from Milwaukee, Miles Turner, shooting 1.
One drops. He ties it up. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Back to Powell. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Rollins. Pass to Trent. Outside Turner. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. It's blocked. Here's Wolf. inside. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Rollins. Here's Trent. Turner with the screen for Trent. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Traoré. Takes it inside. Lots of room. Here's Clowney. Foul outside. Claxton inside. Covered by Rollins. Does not go. The Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Here's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Cleared away by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Now Trent. It's Kuzma to take the lead. And the lay-in, and he gets it done.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Traoré. Claxton is screen on Rollins. Here's Traoré, covered by Rollins. And the rejection by Jang. Launches it. No good there. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Traoré. Cleared away by Turner. And for Milwaukee, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Claxton with the steal. 9 feet out. Cleared away by Turner.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Traoré. Powell outside. Beyond the arc. Down he goes for 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
It's Kuzma. Count it.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. And don't take any chances. Just take it to the rim.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Powell fires. Brings it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And yes, the official.
The previous play is under review.
In time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.